Welcome to Asexual Awareness Day 2015, live from Sydney. Probably not when you're watching it though. I have two presentations to make today on the subject of asexuality. One is about trying to fit in, and the second one is about sex and romance. So, I will begin trying to fit in. I sometimes wonder how many asexuals there are lurking in society who are unaware of their own sexual identity, spending time and mental energy worrying about what is wrong with them. Having been active in the asexual community for 10 years now, I have met many asexuals who, before realising that asexuality was a real thing people can be, put unnecessary pressure on themselves to conform to the sexualised society we live in. At an Asexual Visibility and Education Network meetup in England a few years ago, I met a female university student who, in an effort to fit in with her peers, had tried making herself have one-night stands she didn't want, except after reluctantly bringing a man back to her room, she couldn't bring herself to go all the way. I met another ace the following year who told me that before discovering her identity as asexual, thought her lack of interest in sex was something she just had to get over. Worst of all was an asexual woman I met in 2008 whose boyfriend had raped her. Upon telling her mother about it, her mother blamed her for not sleeping with him, and thus giving him what she apparently owed to him. I see asexual awareness at present as following 2 or 3 decades behind homosexual awareness. Asexuality is sometimes thought to be the symptom of a medical condition or the result of psychological trauma, essentially a problem needing to be fixed, just like homosexuality used to be considered. I have met with plenty of acceptance and understanding when revealing my asexuality to people, but I have also been met with the assertion that I am talking rubbish and there is no such thing. Even as I type my thoughts, my word processing software is underlining words such as asexuals and aromantic as errors. Asexual is accepted as an adjective but not a noun, and as for aromanticism, aromantics, etc., as far as this software is concerned, that just doesn't exist. These kind of examples show how far awareness of asexuality in the general population still needs to go. I believe there are millions of asexuals worldwide who, unaware of the existence of others like them, carry around the feeling that they are subnormal in some way, or need to engage in sexual activity to try and trigger off some desire that for them actually isn't meant to be. I consider myself one of the lucky ones. I was 17 when I first started thinking I might be asexual. Friends and peers had embarked on their first steps into a sex life, and for whatever reason, I knew I didn't feel inclined to join in. They were doing what they wanted, and I was doing what I wanted. Simple. At that age, there was the notion in my mind that I might be a late developer, but I also thought, well, I could be asexual. I don't even know where I'd got the word from, it just seemed to fit. As the years went on, the sexual attraction I thought might kick in at some point never did. So it was a simple case of, okay, I must be asexual then. A quick search online of the word asexual brought me at age 19 to Avon. Identifying with what existing members were talking about, I joined there and then. It never worried me that I thought I might be asexual. I am fortunate in that I've nearly always been fairly comfortable in my own skin and not afraid to be different. So I've never had the experience many asexuals go through of trying to be, or at least appear to be, sexual, and in doing so fighting against my natural instincts. Hopefully as the word spreads that it's okay not to be sexual, there will be more people like me and fewer like the examples I mentioned earlier. If you ain't feeling it, just don't do it. Thank you.